times the challenge was made. A sport of honor so many have played. Through all the highs and lows, victory or disaster.
Only the best can call.
Be the champion. You go take down your foe, you got the skill to sign. Come on. Tournament champions are battle for the crown. Suited up in armor to lay the challenge down. Lay the challenge down. Get into position, prepare for competition. Destroy the opposition, be the man. Shine again. Only the most you can be the masters of Bedaman.
So here's what happened last time.
The boys teamed up with some of their friends from the winners tournament and finally defeated those rascally Longhorn brothers. With Cobalt Saber fixed and Gray unveiling his new Bedaman, Chrome Raven, it was easy for the gang to save the day.
Good job, fellas.
Minor setback.
It's more to be.
I hereby proclaim that a new dark power is raising its flag. We are the Neo Shadow Alliance. Neo Shadow Guard, obey me.
I'm feeling kind of scared, but on with the show. I guess I scare easily.
What a beautiful sight! I've never in my life seen so many shooting stars before. When there's a lot of shooting stars like this, it's what we call a meteor shower.
But we don't have any meteors, so...
I remember when I passed through the town of Seytoon, a meteor shower like this was considered a harbinger of bad luck.
I get worried when you use big words.
So do I.
I see the bad moon.
A rising.
My face! Ah! Neo Shadow Alliance. Ah! Glory to Marda B.
Speed of fire!
That's it, guys! Speed of fire! Yamato and Gray are training hard in case we meet more of Marda B's cronies.
Chrome impact slam!
Ah! Direct hit! The point for this round belongs to Gray.
That shot was sweet, Chrome Raven. Your blaster is almost as slick as Cobalt Saber.
It's not just the Bedaman that makes for a great blaster, it's also the Beta player.
You're right there, Bull. I'm getting better and better at handling my new Chrome Raven. Hey, Yamato!
I just want to take a look. So, I finally get my paws on this bad bird. Oh, wow. These things on Chrome Raven. It looks like there's actually a pair of wings on its back. What's a Bedaman need wings for anyway?
Tommy!
Huh? Tommy? What's the deal? He's running like there's free fish. Who's that?
The last any of us had heard, the two of you had decided to go back to your hometown.
We wanted to, but along the way, we saw something scary. Something scary? What was it?
We saw the work of a new evil group called the Neo Shadow Alliance.
Neo Shadow?
Citizens, my name is I, and what's not to like? I have come here to do Marda B's bidding. The great Marda B has given me an order to carry out. All of the Bedaman you have must be confiscated. Leaving this village will do you no good. The great Marda B controls all. Marda B has selected me as his emissary because I'm such a magnificent Beta player. Of course, I was a top-notch competitor at the Winners Tournamento.
Wait, do you remember this guy?
No. And as we speak in the tiny villages throughout the world, others from the Winners Tournamento are carrying out the great Marda B's plan to establish his Neo Shadow Order. So you can try to run, but you cannot hide.
Brother, this must have been what Marda B meant when he said he'd strike fear in the hearts of all Beta players.
And he cleverly used the winners tournament as a tool to recruit his henchmen.
Ah, do my ears hear someone talking?
Uh-oh, I think he means us.
I think that means we run!
No way! No one should be able to forbid Bedaman. If that Neo Shadow Alliance creep were this orange, I'd squeeze him to a pulp. Ah, Operation King. And he'd be part of my nutritious breakfast!
Okay, so the only way to stop him is for us to go to Pedro Kingdom.
Right! We have to do something about this Neo Shadow stuff. But from what we heard, these bad guys are almost everywhere.
That can't stop us from doing what we have to do. We shall defend Bedaman whatever the cost may be. We shall fight them on the beaches, in the fields, the streets. We shall never surrender. Yeah!
Wait!
Huh?
I will not allow you to take on this quest.
But we have to stop them.
It's too dangerous to go after Marda B's henchmen. It's foolhardy to rush into battle when we don't know anything about our adversaries.
Please listen to what Armada's saying, Gray. Listen to me, Yamato. If you disobey me and go running off on some cockamamie vigilante trip, I will ground you.
But, Mom...
You think I'm a pushover, but I'll ground you on the beaches, in the fields, the streets, so you just remember.
How are they?
Sleeping. They're sawing logs.
Considering what they said, I must admit I was sure they tried to sneak out in the night.
Someone's there. Enju, is that you?
Sorry I woke you.
What are you doing out here, sneaking around in the dark?
Oh, nothing. I'm just out for a walk.
Don't lie. I guess that you've forgotten. I've always known when you're not telling the truth.
I'm going away for a while. I thought I'd come by first and say goodbye to the guys. But I've changed my mind. There's really no point in bothering them.
You're going away?
Yeah. I'm going very far away. There's somewhere I must go.
Enju, you're going after Marta B all by yourself, aren't you?
Don't go telling Yamato and the guys. It'll create trouble, because they'll just try to stop me.
Enju?
I don't want them put in danger. Please don't.
All right.
I won't forget this. Goodbye.
Oh, Enju, please be careful.
Everyone got your stuff? Let's go, troops.
Right. Leanna, please forgive me for leaving you behind.
Harry, what's going on with Gray? Can't you tell he's worried about being separated from his sister again?
Oh, gee, Yamato looks the same way.
I bet Yamato's thinking about how his mom will react to his leaving.
Mom said she'd ground me if I left. She should understand. I have to do what's right, and that means stopping these Neo Shadow creeps. I just hope Mom won't be too mad.
Hey, Yamato.
Huh? Oh, hi, Hawks.
Who's that guy? His name is Hawks. He's one of the most talented sign painters in the whole Beta world. But Hawks is a little different. He doesn't dig the sunlight, so he only paints at night.
Hi, Hawks. I was kind of wondering if I could ask you to do me a really big favor. What would really be great is if you just happened to not tell my mom you saw us here tonight.
All right, but in return, you have to do something for me.
Huh?
I want you to come back to this village after you've finished your journey. Can you promise to do that?
I promise you, we will do that.
Uh-huh.
I'm glad we saw Hawks. It was nice to have a friendly face see us off on our journey.
This feels a lot better than just sneaking away.
It sure is, and we have to keep our promise to Hawks.
We shall return. But for now, I have a hunger and thirst for adventure. I'm so hungry. I'm so thirsty.
Guess we should have packed food. Water. We didn't bring water.
I've been through the desert, on a horse with no name, but this is worse.
We're so lost. Why didn't we think to ask Gwen and Lee for directions to their village when we saw them?
Well, looks like your instincts about this were right. They snuck out.
I'm afraid you're correct. A little danger won't deter a young heart longing for adventure.
What do you think, Armada? What would other parents do at a time like this? Just sit here and wait for them to return? Well, I'm not waiting. I can't. I have to go. I have to go after them and be with my brother. But Leanna...
We're not even sure where they've gone.
That doesn't matter. I will find him. Gray is all I have left in the world. He's my family. I can't lose him again. You're right on that. Leanna, I understand how you feel. Families should always be together. Thanks, May. Then you agree that I should go? Well, not exactly. Maybe you shouldn't go. We should. We should all go on this adventure together. And for the trip, we'll need snacks. Yeah.
Well, time for lunch.
What are you talking about, Black? There's no food.
That's funny stuff coming from a talking flounder.
Uh-oh, Yamato thinks Terry's lunch.
Yamato, you gotta get a grip.
Sorry, guys. I guess all this heat and hunger are finally starting to get to me. There it is again. I see fish people.
Hang on a sec. I see fish people, too.
You see it?
This is real, right? Or have I joined Yamato in the land of the loony?
Nuh-uh, it's okay. I see the fish boy, too.
I bet his name is Gil.
So that wasn't a delicious fish head after all. It was just a mask.
Hey, kid, this isn't the right day for trick-or-treating.
You think I like wearing a silly mask? We have to wear them. Ike has ordered us to. It was bad enough when he outlawed Bedaman and took away all our blasters, but Ike says we all have to wear these rubber masks which stink when it's really hot.
Why don't the people of your village rebel against Ike and the Neo Shadow Alliance?
Some of the braver Beta players tried to do just that. They challenged Ike to Beta battle them.
Now finito.
Oh no, you beat me!
Your spirit is now mine to give to my master, Marda B. It is all well and good for you to challenge me on behalf of your people. But were you good enough? No, you were soft like a wet enchilada. But good-hearted beta players like yourself are important to the Neo Shadow Alliance. It's where we get our energy.
Snack time's over.
What? So, Mr. Loudmouth, are you willing to challenge the great Ike?
Yeah, and when I win, the stolen essences of the Beta players will be returned to them. That's what you won't do.
But that's not all, Ike. You're also gonna end the rules forbidding all Beta battles.
And another thing, you won't be forcing the people to be wearing silly masks in the heat all the time.
If you win, fine. But if I win, I will freeze you all into stone and take your energy. Shall we agree to that?
Yeah, that's a deal.
We shall play Ultimate Strike. Whoever knocks down the most battle pins with one shot is the winner. There is a total of 100 pins.
You know, I am a Vita champion. I know the rules. This one time I knocked 100 heavy lead pins over with just one shot.
Lead pins? My word, that must have been real easy.
Easy, huh?
These pins are made from a special metal mined here in Pedro Kingdom. This metal is called pedronium. It is 100 times heavier than lead.
Impossible!
First, I make with the practice shot.
This is deja vu. I've seen this guy before.
Olé!
A perfect score!
Being perfect is what I do.
Well, now it's my turn to show you. Watch and be amazed. Ready, set, Vita fire!
You were lucky that was practice. But when we are competing for keeps, I'm sure the outcome will be the same, Senior Power Clods.
I was right. I knew him.
What do you mean?
It's simple. Ike's real name is Castillo. He and Yamato beat battled in the early rounds of the winners tournament.
Castillo?
Oh, you kids remember him, don't you? He's the masked man that Yamato barely beat in the preliminaries. Terry figured it out. Castillo is Ike's true identity.
Castillo was a hero, the pride of Luchatoon. In fact, he was respected by all of Pedro Kingdom. Then the stars fell, and Castillo threw away his luchador mask and insisted on being called Ike.
Yeah, but why did Castillo wear the mask in the first place?
Well, he may not seem like it now, but originally Castillo was an extremely shy guy. He wore that white mask of his so no one could see his face.
I need no more of this practice.
Hey, Castillo! You do remember us from the tournament, don't you?
Aye!
You said, hey, Castillo. So that means, Ike, you're the man behind the mask.
Oh no, I am with the blushing. That name is so embarrassing, don't you ever mention it to me again. Be the fire! I am I! To myself, it is embarrassing that for once I did not get the perfect score.
Don't lose this one, Yamato.
Come on, lad, we're counting on you.
Get him, Yamato! This won't be too hard. I just have to knock down all those battle pins with just one shot. Let's burn, Cobalt Saber! Cobalt Power Blast!
The game, she's over.
Not so fast.
What? What?
They're melting!
The heat from Cobalt Saber's Power Blast is melting the Pedronium battle pins.
This cannot be!
Now we're tied! Just a little bit more. I win! A perfect score!
But I am not supposed to lose ever!
What is it I have been doing?
I'm back to normal.
That's so much better. I felt clothless without my mask.
You know, now that third eye is gone and you're back to your old self, you should think about losing that mask.
That's nonsense. I'd rather die than have people see my face on cover.
Castillo, you sure are a shy one.
Marta B used that third eye to warp his personality and make him a minion of the Neo Shadow Alliance.
And instead of covering his own face up, he made the villagers cover theirs with those weird, stinky when it's hot fish masks. What you got there?
It's a player listing of who qualified for the Winners Tournament.
Armada has a copy of that book, too. It lists Vita players.
I'm thinking perhaps Marta B targeted me because I was a Vita player in the tournament. Could that mean?
I get it. If we use this players listing, we'll have clues as to which players might be in Marta B's control.
That's right!
Wow, Castillo, thanks a lot.
No, we want to thank you, Yamato. Now we don't have to wear those smelly fish masks anymore.
Domo arigato, Mr. Yamato.
The folks here love me. I guess I am awesome. It feels really good to help people. Thanks for this book, Castillo, and have fun with your Bedaman.
Our crew is continuing their journey with the Winners Tournament Players Book. But will that book lead them to other Neo Shadow baddies?
We'll find out next time.
Hold your kitty litter. The show's not over yet. There's one more scene.
What?
I remodeled the tour bus we won at the tournament to be a mobile cafe. I call it the Cat Cafe Mobile. Now we can use it to follow Gray, Yamato, and the rest of our game. That's correct. But we have to travel incognito so they won't notice us.
In a giant cat vehicle?
We can do it. I'll drive slowly. If they don't see us, we won't cramp their style.
Now that's good thinking. That Yamato's lucky to have a mom as understanding as you are, May.
Oh, yeah. You think I'm a pushover, but I'll drown you on the beaches, in the fields, the streets, till you just remember. I love Yamato so much. I
to worry about them. Ta-da! Never fear. My brother and I will support them from the dark of the shadows. Not the Neo shadows. I mean from where they can't see.
Oh, we appreciate your support.
No one will ever guess my secret identity in my hero suit. You know, I've always wanted to have a secret identity.
Man, listen, you have to calm down. It's just a mask and a cape.
Hey, come on, everyone! It's time to hit the road! Boy, this engine purrs!
Bye-bye, Maze Cafe! Don't forget to ride! Don't forget to come back home real soon!
And so the new journeys begin. What adventures await our two sets of heroes? You know what to do if you want to find out.
You gotta tune in next time!
The boys teamed up with some of their friends from the winners tournament and finally defeated those rascally Longhorn brothers. With Cobalt Saber fixed and Gray unveiling his new Bedaman, Chrome Raven, it was easy for the gang to save the day.
Good job, fellas.
Bring your shit back.
It's murder me.
I hereby proclaim that a new dark power is raising its flag. We are the Neo Shadow Alliance. Neo Shadow Guard, obey me.
I'm feeling kind of scared, but on with the show. I guess I scare easily.
What a beautiful sight! I've never in my life seen so many shooting stars before. When there's a lot of shooting stars like this, it's what we call a meteor shower.
We don't have any meteor soul.
I remember when I passed through the town of Seytoon, a meteor shower like this was considered a harbinger of bad luck.
I get worried when you use big words.
So do I.
I see the bad moon.
A rising.
My face! Ah! Neo Shadow Alliance. Ah! Glory to...
Sorry, guys. I guess all this heat and hunger are finally starting to get to me. There it is again. I see fish people.
Hang on a sec. I see fish people too.
You see it?
This is real, right? Or have I joined Yamato in the land of the loony?
Nah, it's okay. I see the fish boy too.
I bet his name is Gil.
So that wasn't a delicious fish head after all. It was just a mask.
Hey, kid, this isn't the right day for trick-or-treating.
You think I like wearing the silly mask? We have to wear them. Ike has ordered us to. It was bad enough when he outlawed Bedaman and took away all our blasters, but Ike says we all have to wear these rubber masks which stink when it's really hot.
Why don't the people of your village rebel against Ike and the Neo Shadow Alliance?
Some of the braver Beta players tried to do just that. They challenged Ike to Beta battle them.
Now finito. Oh no, you beat me! Your spirit is now mine to give to my master. Mardabi! It is all well and good for you to challenge me on behalf of your people. But were you good enough? No, you were soft like a wet enchilada. But good-hearted beta players like yourself are important to the Neo Shadow Alliance. It's where we get our energy.
Snack time's over.
What? So, Mr. Loudmouth, are you willing to challenge the great Ike?
Yeah, and when I win, the stolen essences of the beta players will be returned to them. That's what you won't do.
But that's not all, Ike. You're also going to end the rules forbidding all beta battles.
And another thing, you won't be forcing the people to be wearing silly masks in the heat all the time.
If you win, fine. But if I win, I will freeze you all into stone and take your energy. Shall we agree to that?
Yeah, that's a deal.
We shall play Ultimate Strike. Whoever knocks down the most battle pins with one shot is the winner. There is a total of 100 pins.
You know, I am a beta champion. I know the rules. This one time I knocked 100 heavy lead pins over with just one shot.
Lead pins? My word, that must have been really easy.